revision part of DBMS. The first part of the discussion, we were talking about the tree structures, and we addressed that indexing will take up with a alone index value, alone column value. Then we have K called as an index, and it will be applied to a record ID for one single tuple. And the third, it will look up with list of row IDs index followed by list of record IDs. So this goes up into the section. So how we are going to make an index? We are going to make an index with K. We are making an index with list of row IDs, etc. So for that we adopted the very first word called as an index sequential access method, ISAM. Thereby we move to the way towards insertion, deletion and updation of an ISAM. Next, we have to discuss about the B plus trees. So B plus tree, yeah, they are where we will look up with the insert operation, look up with an delete operation, and we will balance the height and the cost of building towards an insert, the cost of building towards a delete, that takes up with log f content, and how many childs that node pointer is going to have, that is where the leaf nodes are going to be projected. They are going to be called as fan outs. They are going to be called as fan outs. And the occupancy, yeah, it is between D less than or equals to M less than or equal to 2 entries. So D is going to be the order of the tree. So now the first part, it is going to hold the index, and the rest of the things, the leaf elements, it is taking up the data entries. So this is where the B plus tree is taking part of it. Next one was we need to search for a element. So in the ISAM, in the index sequential access method tree, we have overflow. But in B plus tree, there is no overflow. Their node size is equals to 2, and here we will split the node. So these are the two key takeaways, what will differentiate between the ISAM and what will differentiate between the B plus trees. So that is regarding the three basic operations will be the searching, followed by indexing, and followed by deleting. So these three will be the basic operations which can be rendered over the B plus trees. So search, it is going to begin at the root node, then it will compare directly. So first of all, you need to look up for 5, which is less than 13. So it moves to the node which is less than 13. And now it moves to the left hand side and checks the position. Now it is, search is going to be successful. Search is going to be successful. Fine. Then I am looking for 15. So 15 has to be between 13 and 15. So it has to be moved into a region, and it sees again between 14 and 16. So it says search is not successful. So what the contest need to be set here was the items which are between 17 and 24, they are available in one node, and the model, it will be planned from 24 to 30. In this model, it is going to be mitigated. Now, how an insert of a data entry into a B plus tree is going up. So first of all, it is going to correct the leaf. The next thing was it is going to put the data entries onto the leaf node. So if it is available, yeah, your job is done. So we will find the leaf node, and if it is empty and there is a space for it to avail, your job is done. Otherwise, we need to make a splitting mechanism. Otherwise, we need to move to a splitting mechanism, that is L, it is splitted to L2. L, it is going to split to an L2. So we will redistribute all the entries, etc., and we will cope up towards the middle key, etc. So in this way, we are going to say the index, it is pointing out from L is going to be the parent, and from that it moves to L2. So how long it is going to do? It is going to do recursively by redistributing, by splitting, until it makes a empty hole in order to insert the data. So the split, it is going to grow up as it is increased. The next thing was here we are taking up 3 to 15 and 17 to 24 and 30. We do have these values here. So what it is going to put was it checks between 2, 3, 5 and 7 and 14 and 16. So okay, such is in okay. So I can say at this point of time between 13 and 15, the availability was not there, so I can result such is unsuccessful. But now let us look how we are going to make a insert operation. So how do we make an insert operation? So let us move to the previous slide here. So if we are at this position, if we are at this position called as 13, then it moves to the root node, then it will check up between 5, 7 and 14 and 16. So we need to put a 8 at this point. So how we are going to do was, we have this 2, 3, 5 and 7. 2, 3, 5, 7, they are going to be at the leaf node positions. But the node is going to be full. As the node is going to be full, the first and foremost thing, we need to split it. How we are going to split? So we will split in such a way that we will make 5 as a parent and we redistribute it. So we will split and we will redistribute it, and we will convert this to the middle node. We will convert the 5 to the middle node. Okay, then we need to balance the tree. We need to balance the tree. So how we are doing it? So here for 2, 3, 5, 7 is there. Now I need to put one more element. So I don't have other option other than split. But if the split is going to have, yeah, you will be having, actually the depth you can see it is directly from the root node to the insert. There is no middle node. But at this point of time, there is no other case other than splitting. So what will happen was 5, it is going to be provoked to the middle node, and then it is going to have a left half, and thereby it is going to have a right half. And then what it is going to do was the eighth element, it is going to be inserted at this position. So is this complete? No, it is not yet completed. The reason why it is not going to be completed, the reason was you need to have a balancing factor. So how you are going to balance was 5, 7, 14 and 16 are still at this point of time. So again, you can see this, there was a split between 5, 13, 24 and 30. So 5, 13 and why 13 was involved? Because we are going to have a middle node position and that it is prompting the root nodation to be empty and go down. Why it is all taking like that? The reason was, let us go through the algorithm again. What it was telling to identify the correct leaf, then it is going to take up the enough data space. If it is there, it is full. Otherwise, it is going to make a split operation. So you convert from a new, that is to the L, and we will redistribute it and we will copy up to the middle. So this is what we were talking up. So we have to redistribute the nodes whenever an insert is going to happen, and if the node is full, yeah, we have to redistribute it. So how long? We have to do it recursively. So that split it is going to satisfy. Will it affect the root? Yeah, definitely it will affect the root. So now you can see here the root was 17 and it was balanced to 513. Now you can see the depth is equals to 0 here, depth is equals to 1 and depth is equals to 2. Now you can see there is a balance here. The 5, whatever things in the earlier part, that is what was the earlier part we were to suppose. So we were telling 13 is there, 17 is there, 24 is there, 30 is there. So what happened to these elements? Where are these elements pushed? These elements are going to be pushed due to one entry at the leaf node. So now there is a restructuring, there is a redistribution of the content and a split is going to happen. Now you can see that 17 is going to be the root node and less than 17 they are going to be put with 5 and 13 at the 17. And again you can see here the things which are between 5 and 13, they are of course at this position they are empty, and the things which are going to be less than 5, that is 2 and 3, they are at the fifth element. And second thing, the elements which are greater than 13, the elements which are greater than 13, so they are pushed up to 14 and 16. So this is how we are going to build up the content, and thereby again you can see that the elements which are greater than 13, 30, that is 33, 34, 36 and 38, 39. So they are going to be moved to the end. And again this is special here. So 24 and 30, you have the elements which are fitting into this. We can have a repeated entry. So all the elements which are between 24 and 30, they are moved to this content. So what is the important key takeaway of B tree? 1, no overflow buckets. Second, node size is equals to 4. Third, what is third aspect? Third, we have to split. Fourth, we have to redistribute the thing. So this is all regarding the insert operation. Okay, now let us switch to the new word called as deleting a data entry with the B plus tree. So at this form, what we need to look was start at the root node and find the leaf L. Okay, start at the root node. Okay, I will take the tree from the root. What next? I have to identify what is the element we have to remove, whether it is 15, whether it is 23. So whatever element we need to remove, that element is going to be taken up. Okay, if L is at least half full, then we are done. Okay, so assume that if it is going to be full, then definitely we have to go for a redistribution. But if I'm having node space is equals to 4, and if I'm going to have 3 entries, so 2 entries will of course exist, and if I remove 1 entry, there won't be any propagation content. Therefore, if the node is going to be half done, yeah, we are going to be done. But if it is less, next thing we need to redistribute it. We need to borrow it from the sublink. We need to have an adjacent node of the same parent. So from where the parent node occurs, from that parent node only we are going to make a split mechanism. And again we will see that if the redistribution is going to fail, then we will merge it with the other sublink. So this is what the delete of a data entry is going to be taken up. And if merge occurs, yeah, we must delete the entry point by pointing out L to the sublink from the parent. So merge could propagate to root by decreasing the height. So there are chances where we can remove the middle node. There are chances where we can eliminate the middle node, etc. Fine. Now let us see. We have to insert some 8 elements. So it goes to the 17, then it goes to the 13 element, and then yeah, it is now moving to the 13, less than 13. So there is a link between the two units, so there 8 is going to be taken up. Now let us see, navigated to 19, yeah, greater than, so 19 is greater than 17, it goes to the right hand side. So then it checks here, so 19 is less than 24, it moves here, then it finds and it will remove. There is no connectivity, so it is done. But when we will delete the 20th item, so I was talking about half full. So just move to the previous line. If L is at least half, then we are done. Before we done with 19, it is half full, right? Out of the 3, 2 nodes are existing, we are removing 19. So it won't harm any methodology, and there can be a link establishment between the nodes of the previous and nodes up to the next. So there is a link. But when we are going to see that, we have to see that it is less than the half done, then we have to start redistributing and assign to the sublink of the same parent. So how we are going to do was, so there is some animation problem here, it is struck. So again, let us see this word for 24 here. So the 24th item, how we are moving to this 24th item. So here, what happens if I am going to remove 24? But 24, it is going to be a connectivity problem. So tree is going to be balanced. Again, no middle node. Why middle node? There is no middle node because we are going to see it is less than half full. So 30 has to be pumped into the system, and there is vacancy for 13 also to move at this location. So that is the reason why we made this here, and we reshuffled and then constructed thing. Of course, at 13 it is moved to the top position, and 30 is moved to the root position, because root there are some vacancies where node size is equals to 4. So 5, 13, 17 and 30, they are going to be pushed to the root node, and the leaf nodes, they are with the entries, and all the nodes, they are going to be interconnected with one another.